And James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Colorado State Rams taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the SMU Mustangs offense takes the field. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Colorado State Rams offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy at the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
The Rams will hustle to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered. Even they get the ball right back. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they?
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And the pass hits, picked off. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're setting up the screen. At the 20, he's got space. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. He'll pull it on the read. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the defense doing work. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
And the returner goes down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try the run. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
At the 15, he's loose. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Rams in the hurry up. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The defense was obviously ready for obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in the lead.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Rams will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Snares it outside. It's Snyder. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They want to just keep throwing it. He makes a grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
42, Colorado State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Darnold. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Rams decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad.
Going downfield for the big play. And that ball is picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Everett. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Rams moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Yoder. They'll line up trips to the right. The 4th receiver on the left on 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Working that left side now. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the ground with the back. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Going deep. And he hauls it in after 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes a connection. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Mustangs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Makes his connection. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The SMU offense is headed back onto the opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Handoff to the single back. At the 40, there he goes. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. They're getting this guy lathered up. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Give to the running back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Everett. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. And wings it incomplete.
First down was incomplete. It's now
After the misfire, now on second down.
Get set, get set.
He's looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They keep attacking through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some...
Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They're going to run it to the right. Runs for the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Corral by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff... Seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, SMU! And the punishment has been extended.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
77, Colorado State.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get some.
Makes the grab on the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Rams are flying down the field.
Jackrabbit.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
They'll try to blast their way in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run play action. Coming after it. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Colorado State, 10.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been...
Open runway ahead. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown Mustangs. And the route is on. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Colorado State, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
First and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the... line. They'll run it from the gun. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 2. Second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running it to the right. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him on in the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. Now they'll try the right side.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And they'll take a knee. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. 3rd and goal from way back there. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And that is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Can't believe I paid for this!
Thank you.
No way, you're kidding me!
7 is the lucky and skilled number.